Hey everyone, welcome back to another easy and fun JavaScript tutorial. Today we will learn something very useful, the switch statement in JavaScript. What is switch case in JavaScript? The switch case statement is used to perform different actions based on different conditions. It is often used as an alternative to multiple if-else statement when you are checking one value against multiple possible values. So how it is work and how its syntax look like, let's see. So this is the syntax how it is look like. First switch, then expression, case, value, break, and inside this block, code. Let's try to understand how it does work. Switch expression. This is where you give a value or a variable. That value is compared to each cases. And now understand case value. If the value is this, then run this code. And last, break. What it does, it stops the switch once the matching case is found and executed. If the value matches and code runs, so you have to write break to break the condition and to come out from the block. This all is a block of code. So if your condition match and you want to stop, so you have to use break. What break does? It just stop the code. If you don't use break, so it will execute this code also. Until it's find the break, it will run all cases. Let's try to understand to the example. Our first example 1, day of the week. Let's try to understand it. Let d equal to 3, which day. I'm giving a value or variable. My variable is day. So let's try to understand how it is working. First, I make a variable day and giving a value 3. So here we write expression for variable name. So my variable is day. And after that, it will check. It's checking the value. It's like return. So this is how it's checked. It's checked strictly. It's checked data type or variable value. This is like saying if the value is this, it's checking it strictly. So it will check one by one. Whenever it will find the condition true, it run the code. And what the break does, it stop the switch once the matching case is found and executed. If you don't use it, then what will going to happen? If this condition is true and there is no break, so it will run this part also. And if there is also not I write break, then it will run this part also. Until it find break, it will run code again and again and again. It will run all code like first day is equal to 3 and console.log 3. As you can see, it is saying Wednesday. Because our this condition is true, the both are same, so it's checking and this condition is true. So it's printing Wednesday. What if I don't use break here? So we'll see what going to happen. So it is running the second code also. Because there is a break, so this is stop here until I hide this one. So it will run this code also. As you can see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But our real condition is this. Our case match 3, 3. So that's the reason why you have to use break. Because once condition match, so it will stop running code and it will throw you out of the block of your code. Like this is a block of code from here. Which inside switch, this is a block of code. So I hope you understand. This was our first example. Day of the week. If I write here ATA invalid day, because so how it is working, it's checking all cases. Because there is no ATA case value, so it will print console.log invalid day because default like a else. If your all condition is false, so run default, run else part. So it is also necessary to write default. And here it is not necessary to use break because after default you don't write anything. It's like else, so you no need to write break here. So this was our example of day of the week. So let's make another example. So let's make a calculator by using switch. Let's see how it is going to work. 15 because this case run and it add both numbers. What if I change it into subtraction? 5. Okay. Then multiplication? 50. I hope you understand how it is working. Switch, there is my variable name and inside there In the case, it's check the value. Or it is check, it's check, it's check strictly. It's checking like this. So this is how it is checking the value. I hope you understand. So let's make our another example. So let's say our third example. So let's try to understand how it is working. So my variable name is light and value is yellow. So in switch, I write expression. I write my variable name here and here is a value. Is checking. If the value of the variable is triple equal to red, then run this code and break, then come out of the block of code. If case value is yellow, like this, print slow, as you can see here. If value is green, then print go, else. If my all condition are false, then print invalid line. So if I write here 34, then invalid line. Green, oh, because of this. Because of this code, we are getting invalid 2 times. So this all was switch. I hope you learned something new today. If you found this video helpful, like, share and subscribe to Code with Risky for more beginner-friendly JavaScript tutorials.